This is incredible. I don't believe it. How? This is exactly where I just spawned. Like, wow. I just don't understand this game. I think this is more than 5 times in a row. Hopefully this time I get better items at least. Wasn't too compelled by the ones last run. And the first item is promising. There are also a bunch of items nearby here. Where even are you clowns spawning? Thank you. Sure, it's kind of useful for me as Huntress, I guess. There do seem to be more items here. It's another attack speed. I'm about it. Oh, you didn't care. I tried to shoot and the game was like, eh. Take it or leave it. Beautiful. Yeah, this is a much better run, at least. For being almost identical. The items are just better. You okay down there? Okay, let's get the use item first. That sounds nice. I like use items. Okay, so I know I'm getting another attack speed up. Ooh, that's bleed, but I think attack speed is better for me as Huntress. It's not, ooh. Well, this is going good places. I'll keep the missiles. This costs 23? All right. Backup mag, heck yeah. Perfect payout. Not attack speed, but I'll forgive you. Oh, that just killed. Cool. We'll get that one, then we'll get those two. That's actually pretty useful. This is a much better first level. And there's no mountain shrine. I'm not actually sure if that'll be in the teleporter zone. Doesn't look like it, so. We'll buy them both before starting. because both will be very helpful. Getting all this attack speed, I actually wouldn't have minded the other primary. Too bad I never know if I'm going to have a run where I mind the other primary beforehand. Nobody? I like this tree in the middle of things. That is speedy shooting. Oh, there sure are a lot of you. Yeah, this is nice. I like where this is going. Not a vagrant as well. Kind of nice. Just don't give me a beetle guard. Unfortunately, I can't intentionally attack the boss until my fourth skill cools down. Did I just hit the thing that it spit out instead of it? Dang, Beetle Queen. Oh, wonderful. That's actually a great pickup. Can activate very easily. It just handled all of my problems for me. And then there we are. Full health, no enemies. Good first level. I'm about this. 3 soldier syringes is good stuff. Oh man, it's really hot in here. It is over 70 degrees outside. I would have really liked to get, dang it, the aqueduct, but not always lucky. Ah! I was gonna die if that had exploded on me. 100%. $80. Expensive. I'm trying to remember what's 70. What did I say 70 about? They have nowhere to go. That one figured something out. Oh, 70 degrees. No, it's too hot. Make it like mid-60s. Also, it's just too hot in my place. It's also apparently gonna snow on like Tuesday, which is just something else. It's gonna be really hot for a week and then it's gonna snow. I don't know what 70 degrees is in weird units. Alright, well, can't attack you. Ooh. Alright, we take those. I mean, really though, Fahrenheit makes, like, a lot more intuitive sense for talking about people temperatures. Granularity is nice, but it's not like too granular. It's just like the right amount of granular. For like math and science and stuff though, screw Fahrenheit. Who needs it? Get it out. Keep killing them before I can attack them. Ah, yes, my reviving Mithrix plan that I will forget about. And I'll probably die before Mithrix, and then he won't have it. That's another good point, what Bunny Moat said. Room temperature is nice, relatively, like approximately. I'm missing part of my leg, where the goat hoof is. That's heckin' weird. I don't have a knee. Don't I need those? Scrapper. I could take interest in that. All right, for now that'll do. Haven't heard that one before. Flute box. Game's going well though. Won a couple runs. Got a couple runs pretty deep. Can't complain. Wait, did I start there? Nope, because there is a mountain shrine. Alright, you guys get a bunch of that. I feel like I've skipped something. Why would it be a squid printer? Whoever would want that? Ban squids from spawning. They're just bad. Never good, always bad. Ah, yes, that's the game I stream. Why did the one that got the band, or that didn't get the band, take more damage? Nothing makes sense in this world. I'm feeling endangered. Oh, there's a whole nother one over there. But did I just shoot my drone? If so, that's pretty sucky. Pretty rigged. I gotta go. Not the best of teleporter locations. Not the best of enemies to spawn ever. Imagine being Huntress and being unable to select your target with literally half of your attacks. Sorry, half of your skills. Since your third skill is not an attack. Well, Eclipse 8 is still stupid, but I never had a problem really with 7. Only 8 is bad. Really? Yeah, Eclipse 8 adds the permanent damage. I beat it on Captain. Wow. This is terrible. Why would you do that? Get a job. Gee, I would kind of say that it's worth it to give up my one and only band for that. Like, dang. But I don't want to give up white items because I'd give up attack speed. Otherwise, I'd do it. Meat Hook is very good. It's not super great against Mithrix though, so that's part of the reason not to take it there. But it is super good, and crowds are one of my problems right now. So if I wouldn't be giving up crowd control to get it, it would be pretty worth. But Meat Hook can proc as well. So it's like double, triple good. How good is it in Mithrix's hands against you? Not usually good, but it depends on your drones. If you still have drones and the drones are hanging out near you and he hits your drones, then that sucks for you. $183. All right, pretty slow, pretty slow. Honestly, drones aren't useful against Mithrix anyway, so not having them catch up, probably for the best. Just that many fewer items for Mithrix to use against you. Not that you really get to use them against him, so you're probably scrapping them anyway, but I would say that's honestly a better case scenario. Ooh, I like when crit. Oh, I'm poor. Man, money gain is so slow on Eclipse 6 and up. I feel the tedium. 183. Some expensive stuff. The drone build is just play captain. Not that they'll kill Mithrix, but they'll live until Mithrix. Hey, that's nice. You love to see it. Okay, let's press that 220 down there, I think. I actually had TC 280s survive Mithrix with Captain one time. Not that that's like something that you'll ever see again, but it did happen. I mean, yeah, if I see a TC 280 before I've used my 2 hacks, then I'll hack it. Because, like, it's a funny meme to see when it'll die. Like, I enjoy the... Yeah, sure, I'll just take that. I enjoy the mini game of guessing if it'll die before the level is even over. Usually the answer is yes. You can't buy them back because, haha, funny game. I didn't mean to buy that. I meant to buy the gasoline. Not that it really matters, because I would scrap either one. That's a good use item. Let's do it. Wait, there wasn't more for me over there, was there? Nah, I got it. Pause buffering is the way to go. Jeez. You know what? Just take it. It's all for you guys. I don't know why I would print that exactly, but how many war banners to have a war banner the size of the entire map on Mithrix's level? Mountable drone when? Just ride the TC-280. It doesn't like it, and it's a funny meme. Okay, I'm swapping to capacitor. Too many items up here. Holy cow. No, stop. Very rude. Nobody likes that. No, the game wouldn't care. Warbanner is not, like, difficult to process or perform or anything. I guess I'll keep the rest for now. I do guess I want these for the capacitor. And my fourth skill, I guess, truly. Okay, almost done. Wow, again, I never get the Grove Tendy. That's twice today. Did not get the item. Again. But still, Grove Tendy. Wait, how did it manage to dodge that? Should have procced the band with that. Honestly, this is like more threatening than the Grove Tender. Holy cow, this is like actually terrible. Okay, you get it. Does I really want you to die? Got it, we're good, we're good. Yeah, I mean, Little Disciple is not even like gonna be great or something. It would help a little even on the final boss, so I would be totally down for it. But I just want it because it's rare. Truly. Yeah, I'm gonna leave. See you, buddy. Nope, getting stuck. What kind of printer is this? Okay. How much is this? 335. All right. That's like extremely expensive. But I care not. Oops. Yeah, that's my bad. Okay, don't have quite enough range for that. do want to take out the other Titan. It'll annoy me for the entire level if I let it. Okay, I'm hurting. I'm definitely hurting. Okay, that gets the very next activation, for sure. I get it, you have me surrounded. That's good. Oh, ow. Alright, no more for that one. Well, it's because all the enemies that are on this map are cheap, so the director can just keep spawning them. Like, golems are cheap, mushrooms are cheap, Lemurians are cheap. Oh man, that was a close one. So for the amount of points that the director has at this stage in the game, all of these enemies are like nothing. All the bosses are cheap too. No, the cooldown's the same when you have both bands as when you only have one. You know what? Just have it. They just both activate at once. Oh, I wasted crowbar potential there. Sorry about the flickering. This map is not well made as far as boundaries and stuff. Okay, so how much are you? 53.69. Yeah, more jumps, I like it. Yeah, 53, nice. Have the use item I want, so I don't need to mess with that. Got a fuel cell. I'm very about that, more than I'm about Gore's Tome, even though Gore's Tome is real good on a Eclipse 6 or higher run. What the? $53, nice. Honestly, I should go for it. Kind of sketchy going over here, I would say. Wanted to wait for the red whip there, but didn't really have time. Wow, I missed all of that. Guess we take this for now. Turn it into scrap later. Alright, we're almost done. Then it's just a matter of make 3,000 more dollars. Oh, that was scary. Good thing I have so many jumps. I just want to take everyone out to a nice dinner. Oh, right, this takes me through here, which is not what I want. It's funny when enemies ride them. What is that? Repulsion armor plating, and I could get 10 of them. That would actually be pretty darn good. There wasn't a scrapper here anywhere, was there? I don't think there was. That would help with how squishy I am. And this is a time for me to just farm some cash. Cool. This map is very big as far as area to cover. Might be the biggest. Might not, though. Ow. Okay, we're almost there on money. We've got our repulsion armor. All right, almost there. And that's that. Yeah, you know. Things that you can only do with a teapot on the beach. It's a perfectly sensible question, or sensible statement. Oh, I didn't check that, but I'm just gonna go for it. Will he live? Will he die? Who knows? Who cares? Wow. You die? Surely that's a kill. There are too many Patrick mushrooms. Alright, I would like to go back in the zone for a brief moment. I do not like this. Okay, about time. There it is. Like, good thing I just got 10 Repulsion armor platings. I think I would be dead if I didn't. Oh, I missed. There are too many of them. Okay, I don't think I can activate this, but I'll still grab it just in case I can. All right, everyone please just die in this band proc. Holy cow. Oh, I would like to heal. Oh, I really want to do some of that healing stuff. Okay, alright. Get me out. Yeah, I mean, shoutouts to the desk plant for the one time it's useful. Borderlands 3 definitely has more screen pollution than this game. There's my Transcendence. And there's nothing of value. Alright, let's see what we got. Yeah, those are the only two stages with guaranteed red chests. That's correct. Okay, apparently all I get is these clowns. Okay, fall damage is no more, so I don't have to fear that. 714, wow. Yep, don't like any of this stuff going on. I'll be back. Okay, have I stayed safe long enough? Good. Okay, I'm gonna go back up there. Right now. Oh, this guy exists. Green? I didn't see it, but I heard it. Not a useful one. Well, hopefully there's a scrapper, like I've been saying. Hello. I'm dead, but I'm alive. I'm gonna leave. Again. Well, I'm playing on Eclipse mode and I'm trying to gain levels in it. There you go. Eclipse mode is just hard but harder. Adds modifiers to the hard mode. 1 modifier per level. 8 levels, by the way, so this is the 7th of 8 levels for this character. This is disgusting. I don't want these here, anywhere. Okay, you gotta just stop. Is it done yet? Dude, they never stop. That'll help them stop. See, I told you all I'd die before Mithrix, though, didn't I? No, you can't scrap a used bear. It's not a, like, tier. I think you can order it with your afflictions, though, since they are the same tier. The same non-tier tier. I don't think there was a reason to come up here. Oh, no, it was. Nice. Yo, Redbeardy McGee, thank you for the raid. Hello. Ah, perfect. A scrapper. Can play with that at the end. All right, this is not what I want. Why are there so many of them? There are other enemies on this map. That'll hopefully kill, like, several at least. Almost overshot that. Dang, you beat Eclipse 8 with Mercenary? That's insane. Mercenary is my lowest, because Mithrix is too hard. Oh. Alright, well this is nice. Game was like, hey, by the way, here's some nice things now. I needed nice things. What else do I even need here? I haven't gone over there. Is this open? It is. But, item here. I'm so glad that the teleporter isn't down here. Now that I know that's actually a thing that happens. Have I had that? Maybe I did have that once. I just don't know. Dang, actually beating everyone's Eclipse 8. That's insane. Rex was my first character to Eclipse 8, and I was disappointed that it was broken. But I only have 3 to Eclipse 8, and I only beat it on one of them, because I do not like Eclipse 8. I think it sucks. So I'm just hoping they change it. Do something better. I mean, not that many things about this game suck. But yes, a few things do really, really suck. Alright, well, I did not get a mountain shrine this time. So we're actually gonna be able to not fight an overloading worm, maybe. for once. Magma Worm, though, that's fine. Easy every time. Until I die. Then it's rigged. Okay, so we're just waiting for this chance. Nah, I timed it wrong. Oh my god, stop. There's so many of them. I just want another enemy to take all of their place. Alright, I'll be in my bunk elsewhere. Okay, that was not really the one I wanted to strike, but it'll do. Alright, take me back. Should strike these guys, honestly. This guy gets his own lightning. That did not do very much. Okay, one more worm. Now these guys. They're kind of problematic. Okay, let's just get that done. Red Whip. That was a shame. Ugh. Look at all these. Okay, this one, I'll probably kill a few of them. I'm gonna leave. Just for a minute. Okay, 2 seconds. They just keep spawning. The mushrooms are just too much. The most dangerous of my enemies. Ah, darn, I timed it wrong again. Okay, I'll be over here. See you in a minute. 7 seconds approximately. Yes, Mithrix gets Transcendence, and he gets the shield regen after 7 seconds, just like you. I can fortunately scrap a lot of my items, so hopefully I can just kind of manage to get Transcendence back pretty early. So that's not a concern, and I'm gonna have 0 other healing items. So he'll just kind of die pretty easily. Jeez, this is disgusting. Oh, I should leave. Honestly, this is a lot worse than usual. I ignore the timer pretty much completely in this game. I don't believe in the danger. Cool. However, I do believe in the danger of mushrooms. Nothing gets killed more aggressively. Oh my god, they just don't stop. Okay, where was the scrapper? Like here? No, it was, right there. Got him. Alright, so both of these are trash. I guess we'll worry about count when we're more close to done scrapping everything. I do not believe I can activate Death Mark. Yeah, mushrooms are the things that are most likely to kill me. Look, there they are. Like, I'll just be scrapping and then suddenly, oh no, a mushroom is actually here. Haha, you've been owned. I place all of my faith in them killing me, truly. Okay, that's 5. Can I get rid of 5 more, though? I think I can, honestly. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, definitely. What was the other one? That. I'm not done with white items yet, don't worry. So can I get 2 other white items out of here? Yes, I can. These 2. I think we can keep the rest. So then at this point, all we need to do is get rid of desk plant and leave it behind. And is there anything else I just want to leave behind? I think we're good. This looks solid to me. Energy drink is movement speed. We want that. All right, so we get 4 items, 4 green items, and 2 red items. Hopefully they're good. I am gonna miss the red whips for my run over, but honestly, it won't be that bad because for the most part, I'm just gonna be waiting on the capacitor cooldown so that I can kill the flying enemies. Yeah, I guess the backup mags aren't too useful on the boss, actually. Could have gotten rid of those. That would have been another item. Well, not on... I guess you can hover on Mithrix, that's true. Hey, yeah, sure. Yeah, you've got a lot of health, my guy. No, you dodged. He's too good for me. Yeah, I use the bridges. I guess going under makes sense. And like on this run, obviously I can't take fall damage for it to matter. So like I feel you there. I mean, I can probably get a pretty good amount of, nice. I can probably get a pretty good amount of damage on Mithrix just from Quail headset. Welcome back, Cybers. Sorry you gotta go to class and barely slept. You never used lunar pods or blue portals either? What the heck? How do you even do that? How can you play like that? They're so good. You beat Eclipse 8 with everyone without Transcendence? Is that what you're telling me? What kind of wizard are you? Oh, that was a close one. Like, honestly, the rest of them, sure, I can see how that works out. But no Transcendence would make... some characters, just, it's so nice. But we can't all be as powerful of a gamer as you, I guess. That's next level. But I guess I'm too far. All right. I mean, it's very helpful for your win. It's not a free win, but yeah, it's pretty good. It is very nice to negate 3 of the Eclipse effects in one item. Yeah, but playing somewhat cautious is lame. Okay, we're good. You got annoyed by going to the Newt altars and that caused you to quit using them. That's wild. I just, you know, am not the same. I use them a lot less than, like, most players as far as I understand, but alright, well, we get 4 of these. That's real good. And my red options are, you know, that or that. I don't have any drones, so there's no harm in it except that it's not useful. That's the thing. Do I even take it? Like, I feel like I don't even take it. It won't even help me against Mithrix. And it's just, well, okay. The thing is, the top red item was the same one. There's no reason not to because I have a free win against Phase 4 if I get there. So it can help on, you can help on Phase 2 and 3, technically. Probably won't, but it can. And Phase 4, I just get it back fast. Man, I used to have 550 moon runes. Purity. I don't really have crit, and I don't really have bleed. I feel like purity is worth in this scenario. The ATG missiles, though, those will do a lot of damage. Maybe we skip it. Never mind. I would like it for the mobility. But nah. Yeah, for me, Phase Blink is unusable. Giving up the verticality is like, I can't imagine why you would do that. I cannot hear where that actually went. I'm so slow. Last 2 runs. Honestly, this is like a playable strat. Oh, Silver Slicer, thank you for the 52 months sub. Hit the go fast button? Alright. Oh. Good thing I missed with the first one, because he dodged it. This is a bad idea. This is a good idea. It's a good idea. Oh, that was a good thing I have a teddy bear. A single teddy bear that saved my life. Man, he is jumping a lot. Oh, my missile did it. That's not what I want to see. Okay, chill, my guy. Okay, do the thing. I've got your death in my hands. Ah, not quite. I don't know what R is. Like, I don't use default bindings, because the default bindings are trash in this game. So I don't know which one R is. Ballista. See, that's what I like. I like Ballista, Fort Skill, things like that. Come on, that's gonna hurt. Hit him. Hit him. Stop trying to hit him and hit him. Or don't. Now, the least confusing possible options are I've made a mistake. Goodbye. Our fourth skill and using the name of the skill. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, or the actual name of the skill. Those are the least confusing possible. Will make the most sense to the most people. I must kill the flying. I guess it's dead, actually. So we're good. I can wait. I don't think ultimate's even technically correct. Like, it is utility, but I think that the fourth is, like, yeah, special, not ultimate. Yeah, I was gonna say that's gonna look pretty good in a second here. That's gonna do it again. Oh, that's gonna hurt, my friend. As are those. Perfect. Still, I think that the least confusing possible really is 1 through 4. And depending on the player, they might know the names of the skills, which would also be good. I don't know all the skill names. That was dumb. Why did I do that? Leave me alone, Mithrix. I'm just gonna need you to chill. Oh, this is bad. It's not bad if he can't aim. See you, buddy. Too bad he doesn't take, like, disgusting fall damage anymore. Those were the good days. You know what? You can have it. Oops, I'm dead. Nice to meet you. Nope, they didn't remove the cheese from this boss. Oh, for frick's sake. Really hecked up my plans. If I went in the middle, I'm just dead. Oh, I didn't think you were gonna do that. That was good movement by you, Mithrix. Just smarter than me. Oops. Can you die? Good. Okay, do a different thing once in a while. Okay, I'm gonna try and keep my use item charged once. I'm just gonna ignore them. Alternatively, I could not ignore them. I could head stomp them. You gonna do it again? Yeah, he is. Oh, I'm dead. I'm fine. So he does always start that attack immediately, I guess. I had no idea. Oh well, didn't charge my use item. Cooldown is saved anyway, it doesn't really matter. Just what I needed. Oh, that was risky. Yeah, I'm just gonna waste the time. I'm just gonna get the items back instead of worrying about Transcendence. I know, he took my leg. I look so silly. Oh, he didn't give me a thing. That was very rude of him. I was using that leg. I actually look like I'm hopping, which is funny. But yeah, it literally replaces your legs, so then you just, it's gone. I mean, it looks like I'm hopping, but it's a regular run animation when you actually keep moving. Not cheesing this phase sucks. Like, it's beatable with everyone now, if you're patient and stuff, but like, that's no fun. Oh, I have both thighs. I'm just missing a, like, you know, calf, foot. I think Transcendence might be up next. Or in a couple. If only this weren't a clip 7, I could, you know, actually attack him between these safely. Yeah, there we go. No, like, they made this phase not cheese, like, possible to not cheese, and it's, like, pretty okay. Like, if you're a ranged character, this is very doable. But I'm not gonna waste my time. Phase is still dumb. Oh, that's true. You can see my ghost leg now, because of Transcendence. I mean, yeah, I used Ballista once. It's just some get over, and then I have to be, like, extra careful, and I don't really want to be extra careful. I hope to one day die to those things. Just by really, really bad luck. It hasn't happened yet, but it's gotten pretty close. I'm so slow. That's a good way to die. I die to inattentiveness sometimes. I've never died after Mithrix though, except with that glitch where you overkill him too hard and then you don't get your items back, but it starts the timer. That's the only time I've died after killing Mithrix. Which I guess technically I didn't kill the last phase, so. Never died on the escape. When actually escaping. Oh. Well, there's that. Wow, is it time? It's my time to go. It was nice knowing you all. Wow, they're aggressive. Like I said, it would be funny. I wouldn't even be mad. No, I wanted to ride the TC-280 to victory. Anyway, that's Eclipse 8. Well, now I'm on Eclipse 8. Number 4. Be good, be good. I know. Dio saved me, and the one teddy bear actually saved my life. Never say no to teddy bears. It's the moral of the story.